our next prompt is Man of Steel is a good Superman movie. So if you agree, raise your hand.
It's not good. It's the best.
Yeah.
Man of Steel is dope now. Brought that action.
That's one thing that is always criticized, but it's something that also should be highlighted, Sha.
What's that?
The action.
I was looking
Yeah.
at it.
It also gave us the idea that Superman was really Superman.
Guy,
Like
for real.
Superman. Like every actions showed us how his strength can go and to what limit
They
he
showed
can
us
put
the
to it.
real life consequences of his.
You saw when that atomic bomb blew his head with this guy, bro. That
Okay,
shit,
we are going
that
to
shit
Batman
was-
vs Superman, but
Yeah,
you see in the same realm.
yeah, still in the same realm. So that shit was dope. Like, he really was Superman.
censorship we would do. That shit.
Yeah. See, Man of Steel is the best movie for Superman that I have seen. Because I didn't watch the earlier.
And it's
movies,
talking.
right? No, now we are only comparing it to James Gunn, and I've seen the two, so I can compare. I can talk. Now, when you watch Man of Steel, the story is complete, like well delivered. The action sequence,
Chef's kiss.
see,
Calm down. I won't do
Like,
that.
the fight. You get one side where they say don't fight. So man, they tell people make they come up for road. When
It's not safe.
Get why?
You get why?
Something is about to go down.
This one, this James Gunn home, they fight. People
were standing
people
actually.
they start for road the video.
But let's see.
See, now when you
We can praise Man of Steel without bringing that. James Gunn.
That's to
Let's
show
try
you
and
that.
keep
That's
it
to show you what the
yeah.
world has turned to. If
No,
accident
like,
happens
bro.
now, no, this thing is relatable. It's trying to
Bro,
bring
there's nothing
reality to
relatable like
production.
seeing a freaking
If
kaiju.
something happens now,
Seeing a kaiju.
if something
and
happens now,
filming it.
people prefer to film
I
it
speak.
on social media.
Like,
than
people
film
that
it.
thing from a safe distance.
Okay,
I'm not
People
speaking about
will say-
okay,
people will
just
shoot from a safe
But
distance.
exaggeration
All
still
I'm
matters
saying
in
is, first of
literature
all,
now.
This
Exaggeration
guys
still
to
matters in
watch. That was the
literature.
first time Superman was actually coming out
To the world, yeah.
To the world.
Yeah.
The Superman we know now has been on Earth for James
For
Gunn has
3
been on
years.
for 3 years. So
Yeah.
you expect they only used to him. They used to this shit happening day
Bro.
by day.
If me they stay Metropolis,
That's
That's actually.
I will never get. I will pack.
Wait, God,
This is the best.
Yes, I'll be fair. See, no. Gotham is not safer.
Let me tell you. Let me tell
Gotham
you.
is not safer,
But
but
I
Superman,
prefer it. Let me tell
you see the
you.
fight.
See, you can push Joker
Oh,
down
God.
with a pistol, with a melee. You
I
push Joker
swear.
down. You use an instance. There's an instance in Supergirl where if a family just moved from Gotham into Metropolis on their first day, and that was the first time that Superman. I think that should be the first episode that Superman showed on Supergirl series. And then there was a drone or something was coming to hit them. Superman intervened, stopped it, and he was like, "You guys are safe now." Then he flew up. Then the man turned to his family like, "We are going back to Gotham."
Guy, it's not safe.
See,
comparing
Metropolis
cities,
Yeah.
I think it should be a topic for another because
Another-
I don't think we can actually
Yes.
say
This
this one is safer than
But
this.
what
See,
I'm
Gotham
saying is,
is that place is traumatized.
Gotham is
That's
not
what
safe
to-
for
Trauma.
bro.
Trauma.
It's traumatized.
Okay, the point
You
I
could be
was
alive,
Bro,
but
you have that
Yeah,
this
man.
fear gas.
you could still be alive
You can
outside,
see,
but
you have
dead
a
inside.
queen.
You
You
ran-
ran,
yeah, yeah,
you
that's
ran
true.
from Metropolis
Gotham
because
is
of
hell.
General Zod.
Gotham is hell.
Scarecrow can make you see him again. Do you understand? So, Gotham is traumatizing.
but hey,
They
but
are
now,
welcome.
Sabi, we see the action sequence. If they punch Superman like this, he go fly like this for like 5 buildings. Do you see the scene where Zod held his cape, like rolled him,
and-
then flunk him? The guy they break through buildings, they go.
Which brings me
But
to
wait,
something.
hold on.
That's a very
If
realistic
you're comparing
fight
cities,
for
if you're
Superman.
comparing cities now, this thing
No, I'm not
happens
comparing
once
the
in a
city.
time.
I'm talking
Okay,
about
okay,
the
okay.
fight.
Okay, the fight.
That's how real the fight is.
Regarding has not said his own.
Man
Why
of
you
Steel.
But both actions are real now. It's just one is
In fact, Zack Snyder, we love you. Secondly, the suit. That suit
This
is
is,
glorious.
I
Like,
said,
that is the first time we've seen. It was something
it
different
looked like
compared
it was
to
being
others
made
that they've
from
done
outer
before. That
galaxies.
suit, no be Earth for come.
It's from
Na
core.
Krypton.
They to tell us where.
You understand? Shey Krypton is an element.
The suit has an identity.
Krypton no dey periodic table.
You know the
We go bring her up. Like that
like
suit.
that suit,
Even if I don't say
and
anything
where they
about
showed
the
Zod,
graphics,
in as much as
everything.
I'm in this
So you
side,
see
I
that-
can sincerely
so you
feel like think what
Shall
you're
you
thinking now
see-
because I've
shall
seen
you
all the
see the-
James Gunn comments and
So you see
everything.
the emblem. Wait.
Can I speak now?
Those Kryptonian.
James Gunn Superman, I think that was.
Wait, now can I speak?
Superman.
Since you're for it, go home. Go home.
All right, let's our guests speak.
Okay.
Honorable.
My best part of for Superman was the
Like
opening
maybe-
scene.
Man of Sin.
Man
Man of Sin, sorry, was the opening scene because
That was
it was like we have not seen any opening. Normally, what we see is
You
where.
know what the first flights?
Wait now, calm down.
You know see first flights?
he said he's best.
No, how can you know see first
You
flights?
he's best, not
No,
yours.
let's be the one that you know what first flights?
You want me wrong?
No, you know what first flights? Why first flight no go be your best thing, bro? You know see first flights?
You my reason now.
You want fly like this?
You can't make this shit up.
Wait,
When it finally came out, it was like this.
The guy put hand like this for ground like this.
The ground was boiling.
Sound fell come up for ground.
Hey, Superman do that.
But true, I would really agree with them, Sha, because
the opening scene, it dey grand. Like the
that thing was.
a whole
Wait,
soup
you
and
don't always have to go
man,
back to that.
a whole
Wait.
soup ham.
He pay you, he pay me.
Superman is the embodiment of strength and masculinity.
Let
Now
me
they
know.
show
And
am
hope.
for
I'm not
ground.
giving my
And
reason,
hope.
though.
And hope.
See,
When
He
you
was
like
lying
please.
No, hold on. Let's
It's done.
In a pool of his own blood.
Hold on, hold on. Let's
Wait,
go.
wait,
Say
wait,
what
wait,
you
wait,
say.
wait,
Say what
let
you
him
say.
talk, let him talk.
Hey,
Let the guests talk.
say what you want to say now. Say what you want to say.
Let the guests talk.
The reason why I feel like the opening scene was the best was normally what we see when we watch from the other movies and animation, we see where his parents are like talking to him, like talking to a baby
Yeah.
that okay, it's time for you to leave. Like the planet is actually
Dying.
dying.
Yeah.
We don't see the reason why the planet is dying. What caused the planet to
Yeah,
die?
yeah.
They showed us that the government was actually corrupt.
Yeah.
Their system was not working well.
Yeah.
That's why Zod wanted to
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
take
yeah.
over.
Yeah.
They showed us. It showed us what happened after Superman left Krypton. They showed us his father died. In normal story, we don't see what happened.
Yeah, they
They
don't
don't-
really go that
They
deep.
don't go that deep.
Yeah,
That's
Zack.
that scene was actually like top
all
notch.
in.
So that was
And the fact that he was able to
Joel
compress.
became a good like
Yeah,
a character
and the
of
fact
that
that
in
James
another
Gunn
one,
was able to put all that in one movie.
that is Zack
like,
Snyder.
I mean, sorry.
you see.
James Gunn.
James Gunn.
No way, guys. We had it.
That came out. Sorry, bro. That came out wrong. Sorry.
See, they will go find you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say James Gunn. Nah, this Andrew, now put James Gunn.
So,
The fact that Zack was able to put all that in one movie, I mean, if na Nollywood, they'll use that whole story, do season 1, season 2, season 3, season. So again, do they chop and cut and they go, but he was able to merge all that in the wrong time.
Another thing in
And
that
more.
movie that I like, they did it exactly like the cartoon. I'm not talking about the kind of person
Sorry?
they use.
Man of Steel.
Wait now, I said I've not mentioned my point here. It was
allow
Lois
him
Lane.
land.
Lois Lane is actually stubborn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Superman,
That's actually-
Superman Lois Lane is not stubborn.
She is actually.
She-
Another one thing.
I was thinking
between the two
See,
Louis.
yeah, between the two Louis,
Once
the
you-
new one is more stubborn. Yes.
once
Between for Jimmy, between the two Jimmy, Man of Steel Jimmy, or Superman and Batman Jimmy, and
Actually, Superman and Batman and
Jimmy
Jimmy is
was-
very
he
forgettable.
was trash. It was a CIA agent that was just
Yeah,
that was
so
killed.
just killed at the
They
beginning.
killed Jimmy.
I
You
didn't
know
like
what Jimmy
that
is?
actually.
They
I
killed
didn't like
Jimmy
that
the first 10 minutes of the movie.
Yeah. Jimmy's gone.
It's gone. See this new Superman Jimmy. It was the guy was
Yeah.
lovable.
And Jimmy's actually a very important character in Superman law. But
the Jimmy for James Gunn even get more character development than Superman. Yeah.
But the thing is that one thing I like
This
about
guy-
this man.
no,
When
that
you
is-
when you look at Zack Snyder, when you look at Zack Snyder Superman,
He get only Superman
eh?
character development. He killed the rest of the characters. It's not
No.
better. Yes.
No,
Tell me which other
Lex
character.
Luthor, sorry, the
Lex
Lex
Luthor
the Lex Luthor
Okay, see.
in Dawn of Justice was developed also.
Nah,
Like we
that's
saw,
cap.
we saw
That
how
is-
smart he
That
can
is
be.
big cap.
We
That
saw
is
how
big cap.
smart and
Please,
funny
let me say
he
something.
can
Because
be.
I'm not actually
No.
speaking about this topic.
James Gunn Superman only showed how, like how much hatred Lex Luthor
He's
has
also showed
for
his
Superman.
smarts too. He showed his smarts.
But they focus more on the hatred. The Lex Luthor in Zack
What were
Snyder's
those
Superman
things that
story,
Lex Luthor was saying again though, when Superman was punching that guy? It's
One
more
A.
Superman.
One A.
I beg you,
No, no.
16X.
If na Man of Steel,
They kicked him in the balls.
they will see chance they start 1A.
Actually,
He go carry the
see,
Ultraman.
let me say something.
Use and take stone
See,
the
let me say
left
something.
of building.
Let me say
They
something
whine.
about both prompts that have come up so far because I've not actually given my opinion properly. Okay, for Man of Steel, why I think Man of Steel is not just a good movie, but
A
the
masterpiece.
best Superman movie that I've ever
Timeless
watched
masterpiece.
is, first of all, the visuals. We all know, even those who don't like James
Zack
Gunn.
Snyder.
He's not going to cut this shit out.
Zack Snyder
If you cut it,
If you cut it,
from
if you
Osez.
cut it, he don't do.
Zack
He don't
Snyder.
do. He don't
Capital
do.
letters.
This is my first talk with just now again. He was meant.
Then
That's how James Gunn.
Wait, that's a good word.
It's not.
Poetic
It's
license.
not.
If it's not a word, then it's poetic license.
He pay me because he's a
Whatever.
law student.
He's saying a poetic
But
license.
I think it's a word though. We should check.
You were
Yeah,
snooting
it
some
became a
text
word
now.
when he used
No,
it.
we should check.
Wait,
We should
Let's
check.
let's nude.
Yeah,
Bet.
let's
Bet.
Oh, yeah, who's bet?
Then we'll put in the caption
We're
that looks
betting
like
on life.
But they've checked now.
No, they don't check.
There's no document.
You check
Dictionary.
dictionary.
I was trying to make a point. Number one, the visual effects, masterpiece. The CGI, masterpiece. Like he reinvented how to. There was something I was watching on a documentary concerning the creation of Man of Steel. Normally, all Zack Snyder movies, he spams slow motion.
I swear.
He always uses slow mo. Sometimes it becomes
Aurafarmer
annoying.
for a character.
Sometimes it becomes annoying, like in Rebel Moon.
Yes.
But in other movies, he really did his well, especially
like
in 300.
300.
It's a masterpiece. Now, for Man of Steel, he was not using slow motion, although he using it
Absolutely.
sometimes.
Just
Now
like-
he was using fast motion. Because if you look at when they fight,
Yeah.
he will literally dash. You see Faora, she's
Yeah.
here, moment she's there, and the person is down. So instead of showing like a slow motion transition, it's not a fast motion transition, just to show the power of the Kryptonians. Now, one thing Zack Snyder established was, aside from the action, first of all, he brought anime level action to real life movies, something we thought we would never see. This is one thing I actually hope Marvel starts doing more often. Because if Marvel was doing that for Thor, then more people would have believed if people say Thor can fight Superman. Although I don't believe Thor can defeat Superman,
Yeah, he can fight him, but not
defeat him. He will get his ass whooped.
I think the
Now,
only time that
depends on the
Marvel
Thor.
should- I
And depends
I
on the
think
Superman.
I think the only time
Yes.
Thor
should not
will
bring
kill James Gunn Superman.
dimension and
As I was saying before,
For Infinity War, people they beat like people. He go beat this James Gunn Superman. He go take and clean ground.
disagree.
as I was saying, now
Rewind.
apart from the visual stuff, which is like the VFX, the CGI, the artistry, the suits, the
camera
angle and movement,
color
everything.
grading.
Now the story itself, James Zack Snyder did a deconstruction of the character. Now many people see that thing as a bad thing, but I don't, because I feel movies should not be comic accurate, they should be comic inspired. Now if a movie is comic inspired and it's a little more accurate to the comics than more movies, fine, but it should be comic inspired. That's the point. Because if not everything will translate properly from comics
And that's why I
to
pointed out
movies,
that we can never have comic accurate movies. We almost can never.
which is kind of debatable, but I still kind of support that idea that we can't really have that. The storyline for Man of Steel, what he did was basically he was able to show what Superman looks like in the real world, like what he would look like in the real world, with real life consequences, real life fighting. Many people criticize the death toll in Man of Steel. It was not Superman's fault. People don't understand that. It was the day one of him fighting. It was, and the day one that he was fighting an invasion that is way more powerful than what the Avengers fought in Avengers 1. And Avengers 1 had casualties. The amount of people that died in Man of Steel was 5,000, around 5,000 people, according to a post I saw recently. Many people say he could have taken it away from them. People don't realize that you don't control a fight, especially when you are fighting someone who is equal to you, or
And
someone
someone
that's
who is
adapting
hell-bent
faster,
on
hell-bent on
destroying
ending
Earth.
you. You can't just.
Different eggs.
And
Yeah.
he came with
He took General Zod into space. Zod brought him back.
So that's
So,
what kind of fight.
Now, but many people say Superman was crumbling buildings, and all. If you watch that movie very well, Superman never took Zod into a building, especially in that last battle. Most of the destruction you saw already happened before the fight even started from the world engine.
So drew a truck
Yeah.
with foil,
Yeah.
like petrol in it.
Yeah,
Normal Superman would stop that truck.
Yeah.
Superman actually made it. It was like
Yeah,
you're a
Aurafarmer.
farm.
I love that
People were in that
shot, man.
building, though.
Yeah.
Let that thing go.
Okay,
No,
let
no,
me
no.
ask a question.
Superman
Let me counter that.
has
You know why?
hearing.
You know
He
why?
have known if the people there.
See,
Oh, but
That-
but
that's-
fighting
that's a
some,
good thing.
but when he's fighting, but he cannot control the fight. But he can hear what's going on.
wait,
Yes,
I'm
nah.
coming in.
People
Let
they-
me
people
counter
are
that.
just
Let
say
me
that
counter.
Superman just started.
Let me counter that point.
Any
First
other
of all,
regular person-
Number one, it was never established that that particular building had people. It was never established.
Then wait, this is how I want to counter you. You know what
Okay.
you asking? But we when we saw that Superman movie, Man of Steel,
Yeah.
did we know that Batman was not too far away? We did not know
No.
it in the next movie. So
But
how can you confirm that?
Okay, in the next movie, we now knew that Batman was there, right?
Yeah.
So we
In the
can
next
also
movie,
confirm.
did we know that that particular truck that hit a building killed people?
What if maybe the next movie they brought out, they showed up somebody died and he lost a family member?
But did they show
No,
something like that
definitely.
from that particular
People-
building?
people with that definitely.
See, to all those people that condemned that particular scene, I just urge you to give me one person that died from that particular building.
You cannot because
If
it's
you
extra.
can't give it,
Now-
then fine.
now-
Because,
now
see, it was
listen,
never established
listen,
explicitly.
listen,
See, okay,
whatever
this
it
is
is,
the argument I will give. The death toll from the movie, nobody in that building died.
How
Prove me
do you
wrong.
know?
How do you know that someone died from there?
First of all, wait. Okay, but let's say nobody died. But the collateral damage was too much.
See,
Because he was fighting
it was
Zod.
a
See,
fair
most
exchange.
of the buildings,
Zod would have
threw him
killed every
through them.
single
See,
person on
I
earth,
watched that
bro.
fight again. I had to watch that fight again, and I was like,
That
wait, why
sacrifice
people-
was
why
even
people
if
hide-
people died
like,
there. That sacrifice
yeah.
was necessary because
Was
someone would
necessary.
have killed every single
See,
human on earth.
Watch that fight very well. Everybody that
Look it
condemns
up
it, I urge you, go to YouTube. The fight is around 7 minutes long or so. Watch it again. There is no time Superman takes Zod into one building.
Yeah.
No time that he actually
It-
takes
it
Zod into a
was Zod
building.
just going
Zod
out.
was the one taking him through all the
I want
buildings.
to, I want to attack this point.
Yeah.
We all watched Superman versus this guy, Doomsday.
Yes.
Yeah, we all watched it. In that fight scene, Superman was actually
saving people,
wait,
yes.
wait. He was actually fighting Doomsday. He was actually winning. He was trashing Doomsday. Superman saw a woman in a car with her kid. A fight you're actually winning and you're sure you're going to win.
No, he was even losing, funny enough. No, he was losing as at that point.
He was
Like he was in crisis. I think.
he was winning. He now turned his eye to look at the family. He made it turn his eye.
Okay, yeah.
Doomsday turned the fight around.
Yeah.
He left the like the fight is balanced. And you are sometimes overcoming the person. You left your fight and you went to go and save people. That's how we know Superman as not the one.
Should I cancel that? That was a much more seasoned Superman, not day one Superman.
Yeah.
Not
That was not a day one Superman because that Superman had already fought
Was more experienced.
a dark
Yes,
side.
experience counts
That's
because
one has
when
already,
he was fighting
like,
Doomsday,
been-
if you notice, he took Doomsday to space
Yeah, to space.
so that they can
the
nuke
same thing
him.
he did with
But he even tried it with
Zod.
General Zod, but General
But
Zod
Zod
came back.
And this is
So
another
that
thing.
is not-
For
he
all
doesn't
those
want
people
the fight to be
condemning Superman
within-
and Man of Steel, if you look
But not
at
be
Man of
forced.
Steel, when he was fighting Zod, imagine this: no matter how kind and good you are, you just learned how to fly like 2 days ago.
yeah.
You just learned how to fly like 2 days ago, and then boom, an alien detector shows up at your doorsteps, wants to turn Earth into Krypton, and he starts doing it. Like he starts doing it. People are dying. How exactly? There is no manual, no playbook on how that fight should go. The fact that he even won is a miracle.
There's no way
You
you can
understand?
save everybody.
So blaming him that he should have done better, that is like
Fighting
if he
someone
was
has
a year
equal
3
strength
Superman,
with him,
then you could
and
expect
he's
that from
a
him.
trained soldier.
And this is the funny thing. 2 years
Apart
later,
from
which is in
being
Batman
trained,
vs
do you
Superman,
know- sorry.
2 years later in Batman vs Superman,
Usually-
when he was fighting Doomsday, the first, like when he started fighting Doomsday tried to punch Lex Luthor, he protected Lex
This
Luthor.
was Soviet from
And after that, he took Doomsday into space,
In general.
which means he has already learned
already
the
programmed
consequences of
to
But
his
when
powers.
Doomsday came
having
back, when
Superman's
that fight
strength.
came back down,
Yeah.
what happened?
You know that place was
On
an
Earth. On
empty area, sha, like that was not an inhabited area.
Are you really sure?
Yeah, they said it. Batman said it. He said that I think it's an island that is uninhabited. Yeah. Because if it was inhabited, everybody in that place died.
and
Everybody
here when
would have
Zod was
died.
telling Superman, I trained all my life.
Yeah.
Where did you train?
On the
farm.
farm.
Because like for real, Clark had no training,
No experience.
no experience.
Faora was
In
whooping
fact,
his
all
ass.
his life, he
was
tried to
whooping.
stay away from
But
fight.
he still had his advantage.
Which
And the
is-
advantage was that he was
he has
already he mastered his like his powers. He was
Yes.
Zod already
You know
mastered
that-
his
Zod did not master.
See, that was an advantage that was
Zod said
fading.
it.
That was an
Zod said it in that
advantage
fight.
that was
I can
fading.
show you.
See, that was an advantage that was fading. You know, I said it was fading.
Yeah, it was.
As the fight was going on, the advantage was reducing because Zod was adapting,
adapting
faster than
fast.
Superman even adapted on
Yes,
Earth.
now.
Because Superman only recently flew. Zod
Yeah,
came to
I
Earth,
mean,
and few hours later he started flying. Superman had been on Earth all
Sword
this time and never
mentioned
flew.
that he has
The reason why
mastered
Superman
his
did not
senses
fly was
already.
just because he could not.
Yeah, he didn't know that he
understand?
couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sword mentioned that he has mastered his senses already.
No, that one. I think he was
Like he
talking more
mentioned
of the fighting. This like
Okay.
who
No, no,
himself
Zack
is-
is-
But
says
the thing
it.
is that the thing is you cannot come. That guy is a warrior.
Yeah.
So
Zack
and a
is
warrior
a-
goes on
He was
on
programmed
exploration.
to be a fighter
So,
from
Yeah.
before he was born.
and if he's programmed to be a fighter, meaning
warrior
that
will take
adaptability
advantage.
won't be an issue for him.
Exactly. He will take
People
advantage
don't
of
still
any
get the
power
point.
he has.
Superman was just lucky. You know why?
Yes, he was.
Zod is a programmed soldier, having Superman level strength, power. Now it was not just Zod. Though. There were like 3 Kryptonians.
Yes, bro.
And there were more.
And there were
It's
world
just like those-
engines
those-
everywhere.
world engines.
Bro. See that
no,
fight.
no.
That fight was rigged against.
And he did not have Justice Gang to help him.
No.
And
Only
like,
me.
he didn't have
no
a
way-
dog.
there's
He didn't
no
have
way
a
we
dog.
save
to
He
help
had
him.
a dog to help him. Bro.
He had the military.
Batman did now.
Bro, the
Come on,
military
Batman
versus
is
Justice
just
Gang.
part.
They are not even
Batman
close.
inside.
Wait,
Let me
who
tell you,
defeated Faora? Answer
Fiora.
that question.
Wait.
Fiora.
Yeah, who
it's
defeated her?
actually.
See, first of all,
Because
Who sacrificed himself
yes, it was-
to take
see,
down Faora?
wait, it was-
Answer that question.
okay, let me put it like
Yes.
this.
Who?
It was the
Gun?
general, yes.
Okay.
It was the general.
Okay.
However, the Justice Gang could have won that fight without having to die. See, humans, do you know how many military personnel have to
Justice
die?
Gang die.
Wait, are you sincerely telling me if you have to put like stake your life, will you stake your life on the military to protect you from Kryptonians or Justice
Let
Gang?
me tell you something. There's no difference between Justice Gang and the military. You know why?
There is.
No,
bro.
try to tell you why there's no difference. Hawk Girl. If you bring Hawk Girl in general, they cannot do any much damage to Fiora.
They can actually.
Girl.
See, let me tell you something.
Okay, no, Hawk Girl and Superman.
See
oh,
who's
wait.
in the watch comics.
No,
Wait,
Superman,
definitely
no,
Superman
Fiora was not
understand.
on Superman's level.
She was a boo.
She was not. She was not. See,
sure,
see, this is one thing people don't realize. If you notice, they were wearing enhanced suits.
Yes.
You reason
No,
being-
see, normally,
No.
they were wearing
Their
enhanced
suits were
suits.
not-
Yeah,
just
just
like
put them
normal
enhanced.
Kryptonian
People
armor.
to protect them because they were not used to the sound.
See, it's just protect and it was also enhanced.
Wait,
Yeah.
now, no. That suit they wore was a normal
Kryptonian
armor.
suit.
It's just the helmet. that
Helmet.
is to help them.
Help them.
See, like,
Because they
those
were not
are
used to the
breathing,
breathing
that
sound.
thing,
the-
and
Not
Yeah,
just
yeah,
that,
yeah,
I have reason to believe
That's
it's
it,
enhanced.
that
You know
it
why?
was Superman is wearing
Superman
a
is
normal.
enhanced.
General
Because
robe.
like that,
General robe.
Yeah.
They are wearing
Undergarments.
armor.
Yes, now
Yeah.
it's an
Yeah,
armor,
so
not
wait. That armor doesn't really give you because the truth
Eh,
truth
it
be
does-
told
no,
is
no,
that even though Superman, even though they shoot them with shells of
Yeah.
big bullets,
Yeah.
their skin is impenetrable to those bullets. First of all,
See.
secondly, when General Zod lost his helmet, Superman told him, "Feel the sound, feel everything."
Yeah.
The problem was that the noise, he could not cancel it out. Superman had that issue for years when he was younger. Where
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Let me-
Yeah,
yes,
because-
yes,
yeah,
yes.
for years, he will see
How long?
people.
But he has the issue.
Yeah,
He had the
this
issue.
was for years,
So what I'm trying
actually.
to say is that if Fiora comes down as a Kryptonian, we all watch Young Justice when only three Kryptonians against the full Justice League in Young
Yeah.
Justice League. It was giving them a very tough time.
How
cannot-
they even
you-
managed to-
See, to me, Hawk Gate is the same thing as that general facing Fiora because you will not do any damage.
It's not the same thing.
It's the same thing.
See,
Have
the
you read
mace
any
can do
of their
damage.
comics?
See,
I've not read
let me
it.
say,
Have you seen
number
her in
one,
the cartoons?
her mace can do damage. The mace can literally hit Doomsday, like punish Doomsday. That's how strong her mace is because it's not just a normal mace; it's enchanted with magic. That's number one.
And
Number
Fiora
two,
can.
wait,
You see,
see,
the
number
difference
two,
is that Fiora, when Fiora was fighting that general, she never really took him that serious.
yeah.
If it was Hawk Girl, before that fight, that immediately that
See,
touches
one
her face.
thing people don't realize.
Hawk Girl's belly is intestines
See.
are coming out because she's sliding
See,
it.
this is one thing that you don't get about Fiora and Zod before Zod removed his armor. We never saw any of those Kryptonians fight without their suits. Those suits were enhanced. I'm telling you guys. See,
But when
wait,
Zod
see,
lost, it,
normally,
he became stronger.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Look, they didn't know at first.
No, that's with just the normal.
No,
armor.
suit, it's not normal. They're
See,
military
it's not
suit.
normal.
Just the normal.
See, it's not normal. You know why I say it's not normal?
Now normal.
See, this is why I say it's not normal. First of all, the suits that they wore was protecting them like they were not having like they were
They
shielded
believe-
from wait,
they
I'm
believe
coming now,
Earth
wait,
had
I'm
some-
coming. They were shielded from Earth's environment.
No, that was the
And the
helmet,
sun
not the
too.
suit itself. That was
No,
the helmet.
it was everything.
It was just the helmet.
See,
bro.
if you have if it was only the helmet, do you think they breathe in their powers? Do you think that's what happens? Their skin literally collects solar energy. If the suit was away, see, if the suit wasn't shielding them from everything, which means they would have already
I want
gained
to ask you a
their
question.
super.
If you go to another planet that's an astronaut, do you mean that because you feel like you are stronger, the planet is giving you abilities? You now mean you don't know what side effect the planet have, so you cannot remove your suit.
Immediately, yeah.
You cannot remove
That's
it.
what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. As an astronaut, see, first of all, these were not just astronauts; they were
Okay,
soldiers.
were the suits enhanced to make them more powerful?
No.
See, look,
I'm
it's-
asking
it's-
you.
it was enhanced to
I'm
make
asking
them.
you.
See, I think it's two things: to make them more powerful. Number one.
No.
I
See,
can't
it's-
say make them.
You know why I said to make them
can't
more
say that.
powerful?
I like-
Because
I can't
we
agree with
never
that.
saw them fight without the suit.
But when
But
Zod
see,
we saw
on
Zod fight
see,
without the suits.
And the funny
they
thing,
didn't know that at
Zod
first.
broke away. Like, you know, come on, he break and come on like
it was when he now
broke
realized.
free from
See,
the
it was when he realized the suit was a limitation. It's just like this. Let me put it like this.
You should get them.
Krypton. See, Krypton. Let's take Krypton as Earth now. We send not just astronauts, but soldiers into space to explore.
Okay.
They don't know what they are going to meet. They don't know what they are meeting is more powerful than them. Do you think they'll make just normal suits for them that only protects their listen? Did you see them hold weapons apart from that knife she
Yeah,
brought?
they have guns with.
No, like Faora didn't come to fight Superman with weapons. That giant didn't come with weapons. You know why? This suit is a weapon.